How did Kaminari-mon, the name, come about? It was in Tokyo that I came across this huge pavilion, this huge gate. It was a Buddhist temple. And I was overcome by the gate, which had two lions, statues of lions, the male and the female, yin and yang, outside. Went in, and I knew when I saw that I was going to name the piece after that place, Kaminari-mon. And then came back to this country. I was contacted a couple of weeks later after I got back and saying, by Steve Himes, saying, well, that trade fair got moved up. It's going to be here next month. Now, no one had ever done a piece like Kaminari-mon. I could tell you that unequivocally. Flamenco dance and taiko drums combined. Karen, still my manager, teaching me dancing. It turned out to be several movements, but the first movement that I was going to write was for one dancer, Karen, and two taiko drummers. And so I went home and started to write. And I think I had the best time of my life writing that piece. I had more fun writing the Kaminari-mon piece than any other work I've ever written. Yeah, it flowed, I laughed as I wrote, I tried things, I'd bring them to school, she'd dance for me, it worked or not worked, and I said to her, okay, I want to do this piece, we've got to do it at the end of the month, get a hold of the drummer from the Epcot Center. And she went and got Ben Miller, who was the big macher, the big deal up there, the man who was so phenomenal. And she contacted Ben, asked him, how would you like to do a piece with flamenco dance? And Ben said, wow, that sounds like fun. And he came to my house with all these instruments, and we talked. And I said, I'm going to write this piece for you. I said, do you read music? Well, it turns out he was a former jazz player. I said, but I want for two drummers. He said, all right, you write it. I'll teach the other guy who was there with me how to read music. Well, I finished it. I don't know if it took me 10 days to write, less. I just wrote all night and finished this piece. And we started rehearsals within 2 weeks. We had a date from Steve Himes that we had to have this thing finished, and it was less than 2 weeks at this point, probably around a week and a half. And we would rehearse starting at around 2 o'clock in the morning because they were at the Epcot Center, and their last show ended at 11. And he'd come charging all the way here to FIU, commandeered the stage, the main stage at the Wertheim, and we would start rehearsing from 2:30 in the morning until 6 o'clock every single day. And the one who was the one who had the most energy, believe it or not, was Karen Fuller. No matter what we did, she'd say, can we run that again? You know, oh no, that would, one more time. And that's how we rehearsed that piece. And we rehearsed around a week. Well, it was around a week because they had to learn their parts. Karen had to learn their part. Everything had to be by memory. And Ben Miller was miraculous. He's around town, and if you have an opportunity to go see Fushu Daiko, go see them. He's an amazing musician.